So I was just working at home this morning. And now I'm on my way to work down my little trail through the woods. A little traffic noise in the day. Smoking a nice little Sayers pipe from Ireland. Do you know them? Know them? Yes. Beauty. You can't really see the bit that well because I covered it up with my usual vinyl bit, but it's a nice patterned acrylic there. Maybe you can see it a little better. But anyway, nice pipe. Kind of a small opening there. If you use a tamper, it's no problem. I use my finger, so I got to use my little finger. But it's good. So I'm smoking some Leo pipe tobacco. Traditional English mixture. People's Choice 2012 John Cotton Throwdown. An initial burst of Latakia gives way to the sweetness of Virginia's. Cyprian Oriental adds a subtle hint of spice. So, this is from Scandinavian Tobacco Group, Lane Limited. It's good. Had kind of a interesting little pipe comment this weekend. It's a motorcycle club weekend down in Oregon, so I went down there, rode down there. I took a pipe and I took some, I don't even know what it was. It was kind of a generic English mixture. You know, the stuff that smells like a burning forest. Room note, burning forest. So, some of the guys said, "Hey, cool, you're smoking your pipe. Do you have any more of that rum and maple?" Like, nobody ever said anything before. I thought I was kind of annoying them by smoking. Smokers are pariahs. Even pipe smokers sometimes. But the most surprising people came up and said, "Oh no, where's that other blend that smelled so good?" Because when I'm in a group like that, sometimes I'll smoke an aromatic. And that rum and maple is kind of my favorite aromatic, even though I don't really detect the room note, but I just kind of like the idea of maple, too. So, and it's a decent smoking tobacco. It's, I think, Hearth and Home. I'll have to see what Doug has. I think he has something called Maple Street, is what he calls it. Might be the same thing, I don't know. The trick is to get a decent tobacco as the foundation instead of that crappy burley that a lot of companies use, because it doesn't have much flavor on its own. It's loaded with nicotine, so you get wow, and it's cheap, and it burns well. Okay, fair enough. So, which this actually takes a little more. I was doing fine until I started talking. But you don't want too much Virginia coming through. Of course, you know how people apply aromatics is different too. I mean, sometimes it's this kind of almost wet, gelatinous quality. So it has to still burn pretty good, despite having that topping. So if you do smoke aromatics, maybe leave me a comment if you smoke any maples, and let me know if you found one that's good, because I'm pretty innocent of aromatics. No, I just don't smoke them. So, This is actually a good blend. It's not a great blend because I like those Balkans coming through. You know, the kind of, I don't know how to describe it. They just have some flavor, some like caramel, creamy flavor. It's really good when it's good. If there isn't enough there, the Latakia, which is fairly flat, a little piney maybe, kind of dominates. So, which I don't think necessarily is a good thing. As far as interest goes, for my taste buds, everybody's different. So, anyway, turned into a beautiful day. We've had a lot of rain lately. So, I was going to do a rainy day video in the multi-purpose room, but just didn't get around to it. See, I'm having a hard time keeping this in. I only did half a bowl as part of it. So when you do that in a tall bowl like this, it works, but you got to manage it a little closer, I think, because you just don't get as good a pack. And so, yeah, it just burns a little less evenly. Matches are nice and biodegradable, and it's so wet there's no fire danger. But this is a good blend. It's nice. If you see it around, you might give it a try. I assume it's still around. Oh, I know what I was smoking at the run this weekend. Was Seattle Pipe Club's Mississippi Mud, Mississippi River. It was a good smoke. Had more flavor than kind of a lot of indifferent Englishes do. Burned pretty nice. Had a real nice tin note. So, yeah. It was good. But it wasn't as popular for its room note. I've heard people say English mixtures smell kind of like a campfire or a burning pile of leaves out in the backyard during the fall. So, fair enough. Okay, well, I'm just about at the end of this. And I got to get to work. So I am blessed with a wonderful commute. Here, let's take a look. Give a little better view here of my commute down the hill to the sewer plant. Yeah. There's a trail going down through there. And then that's the main road up there. But there's kind of a wildlife corridor in here. So where I've seen bear scat in the winter in tracks is down a little farther here at the bottom of this little draw. So anyway, it's a great little commute.